Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Welcome back to the StarLadder Minor Qualifiers. Welcome to our third matchup of the day here as we switch over to our lower bracket when we're taking a look at the 8 Easy versus NiRVANA matchup here. One of these two teams will be eliminated and out here in the third round of the losers bracket. I'm the Eternal J. I'll be the man taking you through today's proceedings on the mainstream. And our first map of this series is going to be Vertigo. Yay. NiRVANA picked this one, interestingly enough. And they'll start things off on the T side with an opening kill. The first frag return back by the 8 Easy side as NiRVANA play out towards the B-bomb side, not wasting any time with these defaults, going straight out for the execute the setup. Flashbangs to the CT side will try to see if they can hold down their own control. Two interesting lineups here to play for here. We'll break it down in a couple seconds time because 8 Easy got to fend off this B-side hit coming through. Right, seems off two quick frags. Aeon and Waycloud down. Jewelry trading. 3 versus 2 scenario, 8 Easy with the advantage, and now one player remaining in the form of Lovey. Last man standing for NiRVANA. P2, Glock out for the lone T-side player. He gets the first man. Bomb, of course, can get picked up and commit to the bomb site. He has no choice but to commit to the bomb site at this stage. I don't think he's got time to rotate. Actually, maybe he does. Yeah, he's going to go over towards the A bomb site instead, so Koshak should be able to hear this and call it out. Drops in. Ooh, catching the headshot. Very well timed from him. First on the board for 8 Easy as they take the lead in the pistol. It's a big start, obviously, for NiRVANA here on their map pick. Quite a fun little matchup to see as well because 8 Easy, well, they are mostly a Chinese team. They've got 2 Russian players in stand in for them. So I wonder how this will affect the dynamic of the 8 Easy side. I mean, NiRVANA are still the expected favourites right here. You know, you can't. I haven't really heard many of the players on the 8 Easy side. It's just my ignorance to the Chinese scene. NiRVANA, I've heard plenty about the likes of QK, Lovey, Jewelry, Whitecloud, Aeon. All these players very familiar to me. As a result, they are very familiar to the bookies. They are known as the winners. A very clear favourite of the winners right now. 8 Easy with a great start so far. Going to be able to dismantle that T side of NiRVANA. So, again, great start for them and their opponent's map pick. Look at how the cookie crumbles at this stage. And it looks like they're going to be 3-0 up as well. 8 Easy going to go in for another eco round in a row. Indeed, the first frag will be going down as X-Pro takes Aeon down. First frag, standing. AUG looking onto the headshot angle, and he takes him out. Now we're going to round that corner and get ready for even more of the T-side forces. Oh, gap on smoke. Lovely spotted. He will take him down. Koshak comes in on towards Jewelry, meanwhile over on the A-side default. T's do push forward. Whitecloud will be dealt with. Bomb dropped once again. CT's in full control of the UMP. Now going to try and see if he can get X-Pro back. Or try and recover his weapon. Try and recover a kill against him. There you can see for him. Ready for the backstab. Ready for the wraparound from the NiRVANA side. But in the end, nope. It's a kill coming through. As Equal holds the line. A 3-0 start for 8 Easy. Well, the rifle's coming from NiRVANA. We're going to try and challenge that with a rifle round. Orgs in still, 1 UMP. Surprised he didn't quite swap it out for his other teammates at AUG, but I digress. Choice is a choice, and NiRVANA going to live with those ones. They go back towards the A site default. A little bit of control immediately out towards the B bomb site, but mid control established out to the ramp room default. No backstab to receive it there from the CT forces. They are going to drop through the elevator door. They are going to try and wrap back around against the T side, but A little bit of contention at this stage. NiRVANA do challenge for the ramp position. Standard defaults from a lot of teams go towards a ramp, but what's not standard is a quick face in to take the first man down. White Cloud going to be falling. Vadim gets the first man for the CT side. A little bit of passive control over towards the B-bomb site, and they will rotate one player back over there. Mitsuhat. 55 seconds remaining. Finally, aggression will get punished by the T side. Great Molotov response in from the 8 Easy squad, denying any scaffold control. So NiRVANA to find another way to work into the A bomb site. Looking at the A bomb site default, will have to come into the A bomb site push because 30 seconds left for the T. Smokes up once again. Flashes and Molotovs at the ready for jewelry. Puts one down out towards the side cross and looks on towards the site itself. Flashbangs once again away. One player here to defend against it. They can stick a bomb plant in. Good smokes down from the CT side to try and cut off and extinguish the Molotov. Burst through, and it will be Koshak with the opening kill. X-Pro comes back into QKA for the 2-for-1 overall. Bomb plant will go down pretty safe. No, spring in from X-Pro. We'll catch A on and lie around over for jewelry. No way he's going to be able to make this work. We'll get one exit frag, but eventually end up going down just before the timer hit 0 as well. So we use a little bit extra money. 8 Easy. So far starting this well on NiRVANA's map pick. AKs are plenty in for both NiRVANA and 8 Easy. 2 AKs in fact for 8 Easy. It's one of those drop weapons from the last round. NiRVANA obviously on force by Stackers. Going to have to try and win a round right here. They're going to go down over the bridge and on towards the ramp room. Vadim, great nade placement. Not quite great enough though. Not a lot of information to be working with that CT player. All in for X-Pro, spots the shoulder bait. Continues to spray forward. It does take out Lovey in the end. One kill to his name, but it looks to be as far as he can go. 5-on-4 situation still favour to the CT side of 8 Easy. Sprays through, doing damage through the wall here. NiRVANA take a little bit more active control with a utility. We'll also back towards the sandbox area, make sure that no one's lurking back there for the CT forces. 50 seconds left. NiRVANA have to make a move in. Flashes at the ready. Blind spray potentially. Ooh, he catches Aeon. Spray in from Koshak as well. Catches off another kill. 1 versus 5 left for QKA. Gets 1 kill isolated back the end of the smoker's side. And then he's got 4 more to find. And a pause will be called. I believe to be tactical from NiRVANA at this stage. They kind of have to. It's not been the best of starts for them. I've seen a number of teams take the technical pause, essentially using the pause command to get the technical timeout out rather than using the tactical one. But they still stick within the rules of 30 seconds, but I think it's a bit more longer because it looks to be, well, over now, but when over that 30-second marker, ain't easy to take on NiRVANA on the half-buy. Kevlar coming in for some, pistols for all, upgrades of course for the T side versus the rifles to the CT side. 8 Easy are looking good. NiRVANA work into a B site default, mostly underneath the stairs. Double nades like they're trying to take out X-Pro, but they only take a little bit of damage as a result. They give up the information that there's 3 T-side players over on this side of the map as well. 3 back-to-back HEs. Now Beastie. Right back over towards the B bomb site as a whole unit at the moment. Spray through against QK, will do some damage in the end. X-Pro will take him down. Nice out towards the window position against that headshot. Meanwhile, the T side re-aggressed out towards ramp room. Will be heard by the dim. NiRVANA, quick hit out towards the B site as they use a lot of the utility for the A side defense. Molotov will burn away at mid-2 half of the first frag of the T side, but it's returned back by X-Pro, boosted back in, denies that one point, connects to the second quad. And a very nice 4K from X-Pro to hold down a B site defensive. Very good stuff from him. 8 easy, 6-0 on the CT board. Kind of surprising, honestly. I expected this to be a one-sided series, and apparently it's gone one-sided the complete opposite way to where I thought it would go. NiRVANA now, up for a buy. Orb, AK's in against the AUGs and AK. Saved by the CT side. Boost one of these orbs up here towards that boost spot here on the traffic cones. Spray damage coming through out towards mid, meanwhile, as White Cloud can't find anything to work with that towards the smoke. I mean, vision blocked off for a reason, so kind of expected. Meanwhile, AL looks in out towards upper ramp, hoping to catch off a CT. Spots one man in the back corner of the site and deals with him. Koshak not ready. Spray comes through for the T side player. 5-on-4 situation with bomb. Yet to commit just yet, but it might just do so if NiRVANA can get control of the bomb site. Flashbangs in as Jewelry tries to keep them at bay. Molotov to respond back on the default position. AL spotted out and sprayed down by Expert, so 4-on-4 scenario. Bat might be the way in, but Jewelry trades it back, controls in as does X-Pro go down. 4-on-2 situation. NiRVANA looking for a way into the round. They found it there, but still 45 seconds for 2 CTs to contest the entire round here. They'll get taken out by the first man, and Jewelry ends up with a 2K overall. First on the board for NiRVANA at long last. For 8 easy, this will be their opportunity once again to strike back against NiRVANA, but also something could be said for NiRVANA to reset the economy state of 8 easy. One player looks underneath the stairs and Lovey, QKA first man down. Lovey will be traded back, so 8 easy have all of the control. Now even one player back behind this stairs position, ready to catch off any of the T-side players that might aggress to the B stairs. 2 more kills coming, untraded by NiRVANA. Last man standing into heart, sprays on. There's a lot of damage to the likes of Vadim. You can see he's going to move forward. Actually, the one out towards the back stab and deals with him. Koshak down. X-Pro turns around, gets that final frag, 7-1. 8 easy, just as easy as NiRVANA took their first. 8 easy, able to take one back as well. Still the force investment coming through from the T-side line. It is still going to be a confident rifle buy, but limits their options to the round after this, and they've also got limited utility sets. Very, very quiet in the early defaults. 8 easy. NiRVANA just checking standard positions, hoping for someone to overextend or give them up a frag, but No such thing as coming as of right now. X-Pro still holding back behind the stack. 2 players on the crossfire towards A, making sure that NiRVANA don't make themselves set up for the ramp push. Lovely smoke set up, ready to rock and roll. Within with the nades. Down, doing damage to 2. WP. For the next man, forward stop. Spots 2, can't take down the first, but he will be able to leg him down. 46 points of health, easily tradable backing out. He gets 1 kill onto the likes of Jewelry. Remember the awkward T-side strikes back, and Mitsuha responds to it all the same. Blind spray almost lines it up on the T-side player. Now backstab in, good play in from X-Pro, but he can only get the first kill. Lined up on a second man, we couldn't quite find him either. Meanwhile, Aeon moves in out towards connector area, and we'll get traded back. So it all remains on QKA. Last one standing. Bomb plant will go down, flashes in for A-Easy. Then we get the simple headshot. Get a second on the CT board, a much deserved second as well.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Another pause going to get called here. Technical in nature at this stage here for 8Easy and NiRVANA. AUG's AWP versus the AK-47s coming in for 3 different players, potentially 4 or 5. Once again, first contact play comes in with the AWP. Good start from Vadim, taking out the first of Lovey. Opening up really well to the B-bomb site pushes, you know. I'm really liking how 8E's are able to control in NiRVANA before they get to the default setups, before they go for their executions. First frag found. One will be given back away towards mid, though. A bit of an overly aggressive face from X-Pro as QK deals with him. 8Easy right now, stand back at 4-4. HP advantage for the 8Easy side above the likes of QKA. Just 22 points of health on him. Teams once again spread out across their line. Some players looking towards a B default, others looking towards A. Good Molotov in, but Koshak swings out and strikes against Jewelry. Ends him. Sprays through, here comes another play in from the CT forces that wins out another kill. Mitsuha turns around to QKA, deals with him, and that's all left to Iron. And he goes down to the hands of Koshark. And so far it has been pretty slow but methodical rounds that are winning pretty confidently as a result for 8Easy. I keep looking at that name thinking it's a B-Easy, but no, that doesn't quite make sense. It's an 8. I'm liking their style with the default plays that hold back until they can find a good pick or two, and even when they do find a good pick or two, they just fall back into even more passiveness, waiting for NiRVANA to come to them. Counter-strike that has to work out for the CT side as they push in, start to aggress a little bit, try and force the T-side players back. NiRVANA are starting to wise up to this. They're going to fall back over to T-spawn. Yeah, the crossfire set up here. 4 players. Smokes up and nades and everything. T still working out towards the upper mid position. He's going to wrap back over. Now they're going to go towards the B-bomb site. Meanwhile, Mitsuha made his way into the face-up. Takes out Lovey. Looks for the next man up in the face of the secondary. Not quite the third frag. Aeon trades him back to 3 versus 3. Meanwhile, kills coming in across the other end of the map. Jewelry, one of the murderers gets taken out. Aeon last man standing here for NiRVANA. The bomb should get to the bomb site, but whether we apply it was another idea entirely. AWP for Vadim now here to support the bomb site itself. One good kill comes in. Koshak takes out Aeon. QKA turns around for the backstab. One player found looking over the second, and Koshak knows he's got to play past this 25 seconds. Still beats in the face, and QKA gets a secondary kill. Bomb picked up, potential plant here for NiRVANA. X-Pro's moving in, open plant, he will take him down. 10-1 on the board, 8 easy, looking poised in this one. That's certainly unexpected. I mean, again, the series favourites were NiRVANA. So what happened here with 8 easy? Have they really been practicing this map? It certainly could be doing. I mean, so far we have only seen a handful of maps so far of Vertigo between these two squads, especially. It's just like, well, where do each one stand? Apparently, it seems like 8 easy stand a bit closer to the edge on this one. His first 2 kills coming for the T side this time. Jewelry and YCloud. Picks back on A and B, 5 on 3. Hag damage coming in from as well from Van in the deal with the first man. Meanwhile, connected hold on from Koshak. One of 2 AWPs in play for 8 easy. So meanwhile, Mitahar baits an aggression from JQ, from JQA, from QKA. As man advantage to the favour of 8 easy. Bomb will get picked up by Lovey. Where's he going to commit it to? Towards B? No, towards A, where most of his teammates are at. Got one player in mid that might be able to cut off harassment and cut off any sort of rotations. Rotate to join the rest of his teammates for that matter. Now Koshak will take out YCloud. Now look on to the A bomb site because he's got to do that. And no idea what's about to hit him here with the 3 T-side players setting up for the execute. Waiting footsteps. Here comes a peek in from Vadim. Takes out Lovey. Looks back in for a little bit more when we're able to find an inside place. They get wrapped on. His teammate goes falling, but then still here towards the corner cross. 2 versus 2, low HP. The AK can swing out and take him down. Meanwhile, Mitahars taking a sweet time to get into position. Spraying from Mitsuha, turns it back to 2 versus 1. 8 easy. Access to the bomb site. Aeon, who's he ready for? Fuse getting in play for only 1. Smoke down on the site. Mitsuha gets spotted out with his teammates. Spray on the first 1 versus 1 headshot landed, and Aeon wins out the fight. 3 kills overall for him. A second on the board for NiRVANA. It's 8 easy with an early start. Can't catch a break now here in the latter part of the half. Both teams with the heavy investors they have done throughout the entire matchup thus far has left 8 easy on a 10-2 score, and they have been effective at shutting down NiRVANA as well. No opening picks this time, no overly aggressive faces, no AWP that can of course guarantee an opening frag here. It's just nade damage, spray damage. Good nade damage done to YCloud to kick things off for 8 easy. Lovey will pick up that bomb up. Meanwhile, Vadim strikes back to the sandbag, catches off 1 player in Jewelry. Spot the next man as well, and Ion will go falling. Man advantage regained by the 8 easy side. 5 versus 3, QKA. Looking for a quick back rules. A headshot will be able to catch this man down. CT's a bit of a chance to gain that mid control if they wanted to go for the wraparound. So they will be the T, so they get their first bomb being dropped out by Mitsuha. Back in for a little bit more. Here's the second player, gets the second kill. Now all on QKA to clutch us out. 1v4. Over mid, over the stack. I imagine that he would be able to hold on to his weapon here. No, he's not. Facing very in, gets 11 on the board for 8 easy. The ultimate round of the half here. ATZ have a final buyback potentially, like working off the lost bonus, sure, but won't be enough to go for a full blind buy, especially if they lose all 5 of their players to NiRVANA here. Nades in against Waycloud. Aeon jumping up, spot ahead of the first man, trading damage, but in the end gets the frag against Koshka. Now for him next to the face, AWP. First shot landed, looking back in for the next man, but no one's going to show their face outside the right-hand side of the crane. It's all going to be down over the mid-rotation. Kill coming in for Aeon, looking in for the second, gets down both players, and now the last 2 standing are the 2 CT teammates. Way out of the way of the bomb site. Bomb plant down, 4-on-2 situation, probably going to be NiRVANA calling in, or forcing the save, I believe, from 8EZ. Indeed. Well, 1 player will go in, but that's about as far as he'll go. X-Pro probably going to save his M4, not enough money kicking around for 8EZ for the last round of the half, so if they could save that second rifle, then they could have opened up a few more options, but as it stands, not to be. He moves up, QKA ready with the AK spray, spot sprays and takes him down. That's prediction for the wall, 3 on the board now for NiRVANA. Full force in for the last round of the half. They're going to have to here for 8EZ. There was the opening pick over to QKA, who gets towards mid first, waits a full 5 seconds before any face comes in from the CT forces, and 8EZ have gone a bit more down the passive route here. Quite aggressive towards those B stands and get the opening pick on the first man that rotated around via the corner. Have on 4 NiRVANA, wrapped in upon, Co-Shot gets the next man. 2 kills found with the CTs, and it will be sure to trade it back with the AK at the very least, so something gained for NiRVANA. Back in trade here for the B easy side. The bomb makes its way onto the B bomb side, it seems. They've got mid control. Yeah, for a ramp, 1 player waiting back here. Actually, I say that, and they haven't actually gone for a ramp. They're actually back on the bridge, excuse me, so. Sprays in. Kill out. 4 versus 2 scenario. 8EZ. Well, rotations all coming from Mitsuha. Catches 1 player back. And Waycloud ready for both of the CTs to face 2 low HP players. First man shot in the back of the head. Second man spotted. Burst on through. And Waycloud will win it out. 11-4 at the turn of the half. Favor to 8EZ. It certainly was 8EZ. Swap over to the T side for 8EZ. Their pistol round consists of a smoke, molly, and I believe a no, not a flash. Can't afford the flashbang. Opening kill for Lovey Hughes. He gets 2 quick headshots. X-Pro and Koshark. Down and out. The opening couple of frags here towards that B bomb site push. And back by Equal. Potentially going to try and find a kill out towards the stairs, excuse me. Mitsuha takes down 1. Aeon responds right back for the CT forces. Not spotting the head of the second man, so Mitsuha no chance to rotate in. Catches 1 headshot on the side of the head, and meanwhile, going left to Lovey Mitsuha, getting 4 kills. Opening up an angle for the bomb site, and now it's all left to jewelry. Ace time for Mitsu. Spotting, tapping on through, and does take him down. Nicely played for Mitsuha. 8EZ went on a back foot. Call up your star players. They get it fragging. 21 kills. EK will come through for NiRVANA. It should be easy enough to be easy. T-side do play it carefully around their current line, making sure that NiRVANA don't have any tricks up their sleeve, make sure they don't have any upgrade pistols that could be susceptible to the T-side. I'm in control now, looking on towards the upper bomb site. This is how it looks in. Made in towards the first head of the first man. Drawing down, back and spray for the second one, and QK on 11 points of HP. Right around this corner, ready to go down at any moment in time. As soon as Easy face it, it's going to be the end of him. And indeed, it will be faced out here. No, the USP's allowed to get a kill. Mac 10 recovered only a scout up here for the team. Meanwhile, Mitsuha strikes over to the B bomb site, catches one player in the low position. One more CD stuck himself past the main T-side defender. Look at Aeon's position right here. So his back turns to another T-side player. He has no idea. Eventually turns around and Mitsuha and takes him out. Now AK standing back in for a bit more tap onto the head of X-Pro, and now it all remains in the last. Vadim out towards the A bridge. Actually going to go rotate towards the A bomb site, expecting that all the CTs are rotated and are now stacking B, and that's exactly the call, exactly the right call here. Bomb plant down, 1v2. Vadim, a lot of work to be done. Spray blinds up both of them, only gets damage on the one, headshot for the second man. Oh, he almost turns it around. Up for the 3k for whoever wins this fight, and the spray from Aeon just isn't quite good enough. And now Vadim can play Ring of Roses, knows where that bomb is. Gonna try and play possum with the lone CT player. Gives the back behind cover now because Aeon's on the back stab. He will spray him down, he will get the kill, he will get enough time for the defuse. 10 seconds on it, but it will come through. NiRVANA claim their first on the CT board.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
And we're sort of forced buy as well from the A Easy side, usually a CIS style buy. He's coming in with the one rifle coming out, and so far it actually will work out for Vadim. I mean, that Russian blood here in this team certainly going to come out to work for. He upgraded pistols for everybody else trying to do some damage, but Vadim is doing amazing. 2 kills with the AK. The bomb can get planted. Retake mode can be set up by the T-side forces. Equal. Falling back here with the AUG alongside X-Pro. Lovely spots and sprays them through. Can't take down the AK-47 on close range. Will catch off X-Pro. Peek back in from the AUG. Doesn't quite catch the man off guard. Indeed, it does eventually. It's QK wraps back into the backstab. Deals with one, but immediately he's back up in Aeon's dealt with the same. 3 players remain. Now only 2 as 8 Easy finish off the last man of the CT side, and they fire right back to claim the 13th on the T-side board. Only 3 away from beating out NiRVANA on their map pick. Upgrade pistols look to come through here for NiRVANA. Again, Lobby with a heavy investment with $1,300 going down into a CZ and Helmet Kevlar. Wow, I can't speak on that one. I don't know why. Let me try again. CZ and Helmet Kevlar. 3 other players will get out some upgraded pistols with the Kevlar and helmets in some cases. Half buy for most players, but Lobby's invested in down to $5,500, so $5,550, excuse me. Mitsuha gets QKA, takes him down. Nice start once again for the T-side line. Now next face up, equal. Molotov's in, the unscopes himself at the worst possible moment, because that's exactly when Drury is going to look out the strike. And also hit, cross-firing with the pistols. Trying to get a kill, trying to hold on. Taps up. Next down here. Koshak taking out Aeon. Mitsuha getting out one towards mid position, easy as that. T-side rolling over the CT forces, and this should end up being a bomb plant, an easy round again for 8 Easy. Hasn't actually been planted just yet. It is on the back of Mitsuha, but in the end, Eagle's going to get the kill first before Mitsuha can even make it to the bomb site. So easy as that, 14-5. 8 Easy been looking extremely good so far against NiRVANA. Heavy buy will come through. Very big force up for the CTs. They need to get this round under their wraps, else it will be over. M4 and Mag 7 could do some damage. Let's see where those are going to get played. Well, Lovey out towards the T-face. Immediately spots that one player sprayed through. Takes him down, so nice start from that part of things. M4 we played towards mid. Mag 7 we played towards the A bomb site for close range contact and potentially a bit more. UKA evading the flashbang. Good kill on Mitsuha. And there you go. AK recovered for the CT side. Koshak expecting aggression to come forward. Spot the spray and deal with Lovey. Mag 7 ready and rating around the corner. As soon as a plant gets faked, as soon as a plant gets touched, he swings out, takes that buckshot, could deny the whole thing right there and then. Counter smokes back, will give up his position, unfortunately. Flashbangs away, we're going to try and again stall for time for the CT side. Meanwhile, Koshak will catch off one on the backstab. 3-on-3 scenario. Bomb can get picked up, rotating alongside the rest of the 8 Easy side. White Cloud. Making his way up. Meanwhile, A on the backstab 3v3 spots out one man on top of the crane. Boost up. Spray, crossfire, locked, and it will be Koshak with the frag onto the man. Man advantage gained by 8 Easy. CT suppressed across the board. NiRVANA with no way in. Flashbangs to allow a quick peek in from Vadim. Spots out Jewelry Man. One kill to his name. Once again, finally, trades will come through. So 1v3 for all intents and purposes. Spray on the second man. Almost gets down. In the end, Equal stays alive. Bases back with the PT to get the double kill. Triple kill for Koshak. Map point for 8 Easy. And NiRVANA don't have a whole lot of anything to work with right now. It's not looking good. 10 rounds to the comeback on their own map pick. AK's in on 5, 3 UMPs, 1 MP, 9 and for Mars out for Jewelry. Spray through from QKA, kicks off the first. Trades back and forth, 2 for 1 overall to favour the CT side. And 8 Easy will be on the back foot in terms of the man advantage. QKA is easily tradable though, so can take it to evens once again. He's not playing in the path of any one of the T side players. Vadim gets a trade back as Jewelry ends up falling. Does lose a teammate for his trouble though. 3 versus 2. Koshak. Bomb's actually in T-side control. If he pushes up towards that B swamp bomb side, then we're going to realise that no one is actually there. One man defending it. The smokes come in. Here for Vadim. UMP burst spray on through from Aeon. Takes out the Wan. And there you go. 1v3 left for the lone T-side player of Vadim. Spraying to get a 1 kill, but trades back immediately by the UMP, so rifles will be gained, saved in for NiRVANA. A bit of an expensive round, but for 8 Easy, a nice attempt. Map point still here for the T side line. Straight up here towards mid, no one's contesting it for 8 Easy. He gets the opening frag on Equal. Molotov trying to force him back, counter incendiaries it back down to make sure the T-side don't aggress him all the same. But 8 Easy gonna wrap all their remaining forces back over to the B stairs. That's in from Jewelry, gonna try and keep him suppressed. No one is there towards the main position. So there's 2 players on the B-bomb site, 1 more that can come in from mid, and it looks like X-Pro will take down 1 man and the secondary frag as well. 3 kills coming in, completely uncontested, untraded by NiRVANA. Jury making his way in to the CT spawn. White Cloud's on his way. The bomb plant will go down. Mitsuha so ready, smokes back, looking around the corner. 1 headshot will come through for Jury, and White Cloud makes his way up. M4 can get recovered, and indeed it will look on towards the quad position. Burst through, it's all left to Jury. 1v3, none v3. X-Pro ends off with a 3K. And 16-6, a very one-sided affair for ATZ. And again, not quite the way expecting things to go down, you know. NiRVANA, very heavy favorites in this series, and they just can't quite get the job done today, so... 16-6, good setup of rounds there from NiRVANA, but in the end, they just took way too few. Only 4 on the team side, 2 for the CT side. And 16 total for ATZ, of course, gives them the victory. We're going to go to a second map after this very short break. It was picked by the ATZ side, Mirage. Up next on the best of 3. Doesn't bode well for NiRVANA that they just lost their map pick, but we'll see if they can try and handle it. Don't go anywhere. StarLadder Minor Qualifiers continue after the break.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.